Hello and welcome to this video. This is the second part of the series where we code TJR strategy into a fully automatic trading robot using AI. As I said, this is part 2. If you didn't watch part 1, make sure to go back to part 1. I'm gonna link it here somewhere and also down in the description. Once you've done it, come back to this video. And for everyone that has watched part 1, we're gonna dive right into coding. Let's go. We need, for the stop loss of the high, we need the highest point between Asia ends and the BOS detected. Okay, now let's make the prompt. Stay with me, we're almost there. We're going back to planning mode. Say, perfect, you nailed it. And then a bearish, if we have a high sweep label and then a bearish BOS label, TP equals opposite side of the Asia range to make it easier to understand. If we have a low sweep and then a bullish BOS, enter along SL below the lowest point between the candle where Asia ends and the candle where the BOS is detected. I need to correct this. Opposite. Now we need to explain what this means. If we risk a USD amount per trade, means you need to calculate the number of contracts based on the SL size. Honestly, I think that's it. Please ask me to make this work. You're in planning mode, send. It's going to ask some questions, obviously. We paste all the answers or the questions and we're going to answer them. What USD amount should be risked per trade? A user input. We're just going to trade the symbol of the chart that we're using. It's just like such a stupid question. Now, this is a very good question. The way PineScript works is this doesn't even work. In PineScript, once a candle closes, it can only enter at the close of the candle once the next candle opens, because it recalculates on the candle close, but you see the recalculation only once the next candle opens. If a candle closes, it's closed, but you only see the new results if you click one to the next candle and then it recalculates. So entry on the candle close, as you should know, opens. We take one trade. Should we close the position or hold it? That's a very good question. Answer is add two options. Option 1, hold trade SL is hit, close at the end of the London session. Cool. What's the next question? This stuff is by default in TradingView. What's it called, this section? Properties. Oh, this took a while. This was very exhausting. Ooh. Okay, we go to act mode, proceed. Now this will take a while. You have to understand that the way this AI works is it has all our code base from all the stuff that we have coded, and like there's so many AI coding applications. I mean, there's so many AIs out there, different models, different softwares to use AI, but they all limit the power of the AI behind because they want to save money, because every request costs money. Now we wanted to have a software that is not limited, that has the unlimited power of AI, and that's why it takes so long. It goes so deep because it uses the whole potential it has. Okay, create a new file, we copy everything, we go to TradingView, we hide this, and we are prepared for the worst possible thing. That's what we have to do always. By the way, it doesn't matter if you click strategy or indicator because you're going to delete the header anyways. And now we have this mismatched character. That's the first time we have an error, and I have seen this so many times. So we just copy and just take this error and paste it. If it doesn't work, I know how to fix it because it's the most common issue in PineScript. Terminated. Why? Why did you? No, why? What the fuck? Okay, it fixed it. No, it didn't. That's strange. You did not make in the code. AI is so random sometimes. Okay, no, that's too early. We have no more errors, but why the fuck don't we have a trade? We have a performance. We don't have enough trades. What the hell is going on? Oh, I know why. This is not a code issue. This is a PineScript issue. We just delete it. We go to Pine Editor and add to chart. And there is an issue. The issue is it is all wrong. Now we need to send it 2 screenshots and a gigantic rage prompt because it was so correct, but it messed it up. Now we send a screenshot of this and we send a screenshot of this. We upload these screenshots. We go to plan mode. What is going on with you? The first one shows it into a strategy. High sweep, the sweep of the high of the Asia session on review. Wow, what a rage. How can it be so dumb? Okay, buddy, seems like the indicator that now I'm gonna send it the indicator code. I mean, that's the indicator. Copy it, and here is nonsense. Now we're gonna send it the strategy as well. Oh no. Where's my here's the strategy. Okay, you see that you changed and the BOS asked you are met. BOS equals enter alone. What did you change to fix it? It can be exhausting, but you cannot stop until you have it. Here it is. Let me explain exactly what I changed and why it was wrong. What I changed, my mistakes. Asian end hour changed from 3 to 1. I have no idea why I did this. Never asked to change. Sweep detection logic. Original blah blah blah. Or sweep detection code. I completely rewrote the sweep detection section instead of keeping it identical. Okay, it just changed everything. Okay, please.
Come on, man.
The user is right. I completely messed up the logic. Okay, it fixed it. I want to see if it's true or if it just restored the original indicator, which was not necessary because I had it already. Create new indicator, add to chart. Okay, it's not what I want correctly, but it's much better. Even though we have less trades, it is correct now. Oh, but there's no entry, okay. I mean, it's fucking annoying. I'm getting pissed off, you know, but we just don't stop. Executions. Edit the screenshot from here. I'm telling you, simple logic again. I'm going to plan mode again because I don't want to mess it up and I cannot watch it. At least I'm honest. I'm getting pissed off with the stuff, you know, because my prompts have been, I would say they have been good. But you see that the quality is the same, then I get excited, it fucking drops, just completely random. But you know what, it's always like this, because you see all the time on YouTube and on social media the people that do it and it seems so easy, you try and everything fails and you're like, oh no, I'm not made for this because I tried it and it doesn't work. But that's just because they don't show the whole reality, all the struggles in between. For example now, edit tool, blah blah blah. Yeah, I asked you question, so answer it. 14 minutes left and the battery is about to die, so act, please proceed. So this is my last attempt here. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to continue the video tomorrow, but there's no way we're not gonna fix it, so don't worry. And it's going to be in the same video. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what all these explanations mean. They seem to me like complete nonsense. This is our final attempt. Camera is about to die. Pine editor, create new strategy, delete everything, paste the code, add to chart, hope for the best. We have no errors and we have no executions. I am having an absolute fucking rage attack. I can't quit! So I think I fixed it. It was actually not so hard. It's just that when something doesn't work, I get pissed off a lot fast. So the issue was simply the stop loss placement, placed it at the wrong spot, and also that my tick value was completely wrong. The tick value is actually 0.5 for MNQ, and I mean, it's still something is off with the risk per trade, but this doesn't matter so much because I mean, it's easy to fix, honestly, and I don't want to lose too much time, so we could literally just change this setting here. If we change this to 20, for example, then we would get the real contract, so probably 200, and then it makes sense, you know, everything makes sense now. Of course, we have to fine tune it and everything, but we have now executions where we should have the executions. The stop loss is correct, but it is not really visual. That's why we need to make it more visual, and then at least for me, it is much easier to improve it. That's what we're going to do now. So I'm just going to one of the strategies that I made. Now to save us time, I'm just taking one of my strategies. All my strategies have this, and I'm just going to the AI and say, perfect. Now please visualization in this script here, and in the meantime, while it is coding here, we can maybe make a list of the stuff that we need to improve, but so far it looks correct. You see, takes out the high. If we change this to 2, we see the same entry, means this doesn't affect the logic here. That's still correct, just that this was a losing trade, this was a losing trade, this was a winning trade. But I want to see where is the stop loss actually placed. But here also short, that's quite quite a good entry. We could also change the settings of the Asia session and stuff. So now obviously, since we have something working, we need to be very careful. We create a new script, strategy, delete everything, paste and add to chart. And now we have this. Now if we go ahead and remove the labels, you see that it looks much cleaner. We could also just go ahead and change the size of these labels. That's quite easy to do. We would just go here, type label, then you see here size normal, and we just click tiny or type tiny, and same here, tiny. We update the code. Now of course it will not show labels because we have just removed them. We just go here, style, paint labels, and we see the labels, but still I would not show them. These were simply to build the strategy, so we don't need them. And now it looks quite decent, you see. So this is what we've created. This is the TJR strategy. Now this video was very long, I know, and if you had the patience to stay until the end, then I thank you. It means a lot to me. It's a lot of work, I know, but also if you think that a trader does this for 4 hours every day, like just trading, and it's never automated, never makes any progress, doesn't have really data about it, and has one bad day and fucks it up, so that's why wouldn't you invest a few hours into automating it, even though it is a pain sometimes. But at least now we see it, and honestly it looks, I mean, look at this. We have the Asia session, we have the sweep, we have breakout structure, we enter, exit. Of course now it's time to optimize it, tweak it a little, make a better entry, and maybe add some more rules and filters, play with the settings. Finally, after a lot of time that we have spent, we're finally going to see, is TJR strategy actually profitable? Let's have a look. But before we look at the performance, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. Also leave a like if you want, because I invest a lot of time into this and I share it all for free. So now the moment finally comes. Is TJR profitable? Yes or no? We are going to select 1 year. 3, 2, 1, go. It's loading. It actually is profitable. It is. It is actually profitable. Absolutely amazing. So all the work, it was worth it. A little bit of a struggle, but here it is. This is TJR strategy automated. Where is my code? I'm going to take a screenshot for myself. So remember, we have a profit factor of 1.33, 50% win rate, 246 trades. That's a big enough sample size. And the equity curve goes pretty much just up, and it looks very healthy and realistic. Now, maybe we can just improve the performance by simply changing the timings. What if Asia ends at 2 and London starts at 3? How does it perform then? Much worse. What if Asia ends at 1 and London starts at 3? Much worse. Asia ends at 1 and London starts at 2? Much worse. So we have figured out, what if we make it 2-2? No, I think it has to be 2 and 3. Or it has to be 3-3. I think this was the original. Yes, that's it. Okay, we only trade until 9. Doesn't get better. What if we trade until 10? No, let's do it differently. Let's trade until 5. I don't think it's going to be better. Okay. Massive difference between 5 and 6. Now what is the difference between 6 and 7? Almost no difference. 10. Almost no difference. It doesn't make a big difference, to be honest. Okay, this seems to be the best setting. What other options do we have? Honestly, if we have stop losses that are too big with just one contract on MQ, we would have too much, so maybe it misses some trades. So we're going to put this to 200. Let's see. Now I have to say that the contract value is completely wrong, but it doesn't really matter, because we could, if we execute this, we can still change it. Somehow this is the most profitable option, and there's nothing really we could change. I mean, we could add break even stop loss. We could add, by the way, let's have a look. For example, if we add break even stop loss, we cannot prevent these trades. We're simply gonna lose. If we trail the stop loss, we will simply make less. If we're wrong, we're simply wrong. Here we would have maybe made money because we actually didn't hit the target here. Now here, this was a beautiful trade. What if we would trade from here? Doesn't help either, because then price would, like, overall it goes higher, but here we get stopped out with the trailing stop loss. Here we're simply wrong. We hit TP, perfect trade, it reversed, perfect trade, it reversed. Honestly, I can't think of how to make this better. I mean, we could have a bigger stop loss, maybe. Let's add a fixed risk reward ratio. Okay, we take this code, we copy it, we go to RoboQuant AI, that's our own AI coding software. We create a new file. By the way, we also have a free version, or free plan. Link is down in the description. This is probably the best AI coding software. Okay, TJR strategy.py and create. now we wait, paste code, start a new chat. We select trading view. Hello, I have the Asia session. A TP multiplier or stop loss multiplier to the user input. Risk to reward multiplied by 2. Now we are in plan mode, so it reads the code, it will give us feedback, and if we see that it understands what we mean, then we can tell it, okay, now go ahead, code it. Yeah, it was just going wild. It wanted to execute and it couldn't because it didn't have the permissions. Because basically how this works is in plan mode, it will just give you a response, but it doesn't have the permission to make any edits. This is simply to plan and structure everything with the AI. And if it's a simple change, then it's like, what do I even write? I want to edit because it doesn't have any questions, you know. Now we go to trading view, create new strategy, indicator doesn't fucking matter, delete everything, paste, add to chart, and we remove this, and it compiles without any issues. Now here is our report. We obviously have to select the date range again. That's how trading view works. Now this is the original strategy. Something is missing. I fucking
told you to add
reward ratio option. Okay, we have done it. I always drift. Since I'm not happy with this version, I don't even care. I can just replace this. And now I should have the option use fixed risk reward ratio. We go again here to the performance. Now, is this correct? Let's put it to 3. I don't fucking get it. What if we put it to 10? Does it even affect how the positions are visualized here? Ooh, it actually does. So, yeah, I mean, it's more profitable, but you're not going to use a 10 risk to reward ratio. Because if you do this, you're going to have loss, win. Loss, win. An absolute nightmare. So 10 is not a good idea. Let's do 5. It's also way too much. It can work. Yes, it can. It actually can. But I would put it to 4 maybe. Maybe 3 is actually the perfect one. Yeah, this is pretty much the same. Honestly, I would just leave this away. So you just have the original TJR method. And believe it or not, it is profitable. So this was basically it. We figured out his strategy is quite simple. It's profitable over quite a long period of time. So I'm very happy with this. We don't have to target fixed risk reward ratio. We don't have to make any edits. It's just profitable like this, and it's beautiful. Look at this. Now you're asking yourself, what even are you going to do with this? You can connect this to your futures account. I've made videos for this. I'm gonna link it down in the description or here somewhere. It's very easy. Of course you can use this for challenges and all this stuff. Of course, I know you want to have access to this strategy, and you're gonna get it for absolutely free. I'm gonna put this into our free WAP. Link is down in the description. We have many free strategies there, just like this one, so you can use it for yourself. You can modify it if you want. Just showed you how. And if you like this video, please write a comment. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I upload the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.